ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Our men's national softball team opening up competition tonight at the Central American and Caribbean Games in Colombia. Kelsey Johnson caught up with them after they got settled in the Athletes Village.
Our men's national softball team was the first of two team sports for the Bahamas to arrive here in Barranquilla, Colombia. The team had a relaxing day on Thursday, this after a long day of flying Wednesday evening. Now that they are all settled into the Athletes Village, it's time to suit up and play ball.
I feel like we're going to do exceptionally well. I feel as if our defense should just stand out and our offense just click.
How is the team clicking?
Well, you think we've been playing together for years. That's how good the chemistry is. Collectively as a group, we are very strong. Our pitching is very good, and they hold their own. Our defense just has a standard as we know it should be able to.
The Bahamian squad will face a tough 9 today, stepping on the diamond with host country Colombia. According to second baseman Lamar Watkins, the Bahamas is pretty ready to slide in a win.
All the countries we're going to play in this tournament we actually faced already. You have our first game tomorrow against Colombia. Last time we played them, had a loss 4-3, but it was a good game. One mistake pitch led to a 2-run home run. But I think we have a very good chance of qualifying for Pan Am Games next year, and that's our goal here. So we should do very well.
It's a long tournament for the Bahamas men's national softball team. The team is expected to play a couple of doubleheaders as play progresses. Reporting from Barranquilla, Colombia, where the 23rd edition of the Central American and Caribbean Games is taking place, I'm Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Now, Team Bahamas is on the field as we speak. They're actually playing the Dominican Republic in their opener, not Colombia, and it didn't get off to the best of starts as DR scored 4 runs in the top of the first inning. The Bahamas failed to answer in the bottom of the frame. The game currently in the top of the third, and the Bahamas is down 5-0. Now, it's definitely a different type of ball game when you compare team sports to individual sports, and with the 2-4-2 competing in both men's softball and men's basketball at C.A.C., President of the Bahamas Olympic Committee, Romel Fish-Knowles, believes some things need to change moving forward.
We've got to find a way to beat this bug in team sports and try to assemble them more often. Again, they seem to only assemble when it's time to travel, and obviously that's not always the best recipe for winning. Now that, you know, we're expecting a lot of gold medals, but I expect when they put on the national colors that, you know, the pride of representing the country will kick in, and, you know, these are seasoned guys.
Still talking C.A.C., we were finally able to catch up with speedster Steven NEWBOLD in Colombia, and he gave his take on the accusations that were swirling around on social media earlier this week, implicating him in that brazen robbery in Grand Bahama.
I mean, I was in transit to Panama, and I wouldn't jeopardize my career or anything like that now. So I just want to put the Bahamian folks at ease and let y'all know that it wasn't dirty.
On to some tennis news now. A big week for Jacoby Bain at the Under-16 HITIC tournament in El Salvador. The young Bahamian won the title, taking down Christian Winstead of Costa Rica in the final in come-from-behind fashion 3-6, 6-1, and 6-2. Bain also teamed up with John Chin from Jamaica to win the doubles championship in straight sets 6-2 and 3. Chavez Young also has something to celebrate from the minor league baseball diamond on Wednesday night. He went 2 for 4 for the Lansing Lugnuts, and with that he became the first player on his team this season to reach 100 hits, and that included his league-leading 27th double. Young was not in the lineup for Lansing last night. The Lugnuts play again tonight in their series finale with South Bend, having split the first 2 games. William Stanhope competing at the Under-23 World Rowing Championships in Bulgaria this week. He opened up with a 4th place finish in his heat on Wednesday in 8:02.83. That was good enough to make it through to the quarterfinals today, where he finished his heat 6 in 8:13.72. A top 3 finish was required to advance to the A-B semifinals, but Stanhope, he was able to get to the C-D semifinals, which were also contested today. He finished his heat there 5th in 8:16.84, meaning he will take part in the D final come tomorrow. Well, Well, this is a big week for track and field in the Bahamas, and last night family and friends came together to remember the sports trailblazer, Tommy Robinson.
Tuesday, the 24th of July, marks 60 years that a young man from Hawkins Hill, St. John's College, the University of Michigan, went to Cardiff, Wales as a one-man band. No manager, no coach, no chef de mission. And he told our story by winning the silver medal in the 100 yards, and then he won the gold medal in the 220. And that was the first ever gold medal in track and field that we've ever done.
Last night we gave you a look at the basketball camp pro player Jerron Keno Burrows hosted in Eleuthera. Now that's not the only sports camp going on in the Family Islands. Sharon the General Store and Donnie Culmer hosted a similar camp in Sandy Point, Abaco.
It's the finest camp we've ever had down in Sandy Point. All of the principals got together, put their minds into making it something that's very important for the young people in Sandy Point. Mr. Estevez, Mr. Roll, the administrator, Mr. Green, Mr. Lightman. They treated Donnie and I to a king's ransom. Excellent, excellent clinic and camp. Sandy Point has been very good to us. It's been an excellent model and exemplary in terms of how to treat Family Islands and what they have to do in terms of development of basketball.
Now moving forward, Store has an even bigger vision.
There should be at the end an all ABACO tournament, 11, 12, whatever the age brackets are. And in other words, you mobilize the whole island rather than being isolated for 1 or 2 or 3 days. It has to happen, it will happen. And I've had some promises from persons who from Sandy Point, and hopefully that will springboard it into other islands.
The Bahamas Professional Golfers Tour on the greens yesterday at the Ocean Club Golf Course on Paradise Island. Albany won the team division.
Typical Ocean Club, you know. The course played good, greens rolled well, fairways was good. The event was good. I think I played average Ryan's game.
Course is in great shape. I mean, it's summer. I was a bit up and down today. Hit the ball really good off the tee box. The approach shots was a little difficult because I'm not so used to this type of course. I mean, it's pretty much wide open, but greens-wise, it's a bit slow, but it's fun.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.